Hi everyone, welcome. My hair, like I literally had a shower 30 minutes ago and I have not had the chance to dry it, so looks a little bit on the soaked side. That's nothing new. Hey Fancy, welcome. But no, my streams are always such a Hi Eleanor, welcome. Yeah, no, my streams are always such a like chaotic, hurrying mess. Just putting it on Twitter now. There we go. Hi Meryl. Hey Sophie. Welcome. I'm gonna wait a little bit while people arrive, and then we can go through this new game that's coming out in in June sometime. Let's have a look. I guess it would be here. Just having a quick look now. Hi Liz, welcome. That's the thing. I haven't looked through it much either. I've like scanned through the characters a little bit. That's as far as I've gone because I thought it'd be more fun to just kind of like slowly explore it with everyone. So it's out on the 29th of June, which is quite soon to be honest. I was like, because they revealed it, was it in Otofang or Dessert de Otome? Was that it? So it's kind of like, what already? Hi, Cherry. I know, right? It's so pretty. Like everything about it is so my kind of my jam. Is that what you say? Hey, Shakira. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Yeah. Perfect Halloween game is a good way to put it. Because it is really creepy. I mean, in Japan, we would say it's the perfect summer game because creepy things are for summer. Oh, dear me. Oh, hey, Vi, welcome. Oh, I'm glad you're able to make it. These are really fun. I love it how like I'm saying it about my own stream. It's because I like hanging out with you guys. It is fun, especially when I start like recognizing names. I mean, I look a mess today because my hair is still wet because I didn't have time to dry it. Oh God. Oh, what sort of limited edition is it? I won't check it on here because all my details on that, but let me look at it on here now. Amazon. I didn't realize there was a limited edition. Like I thought the limited edition was like because for those who don't know, there's this thing called the Stellar set or the Animate set, or in Japan, if you pre-order and pick the limited edition, you get a whole bunch of freebies that come along with the game, and that's kind of like the limited edition, a lot of the time. Nine, switch. Pokemon. Oh yeah, as in like the box, right? I see what you mean. Yeah, because it also comes out in a different box. I'm not sure whether to go for like the normal one or the oh, there's a Game City Go Cassetto. So oh my god, it comes with a cloth poster. Oh, 15,000 yen though. I can't afford it. I'm trying to save all like scramble all the pennies. Hi, Ada Bunny, welcome. Yeah, so I always struggled to see it as a limited edition though, because yeah, it comes in like a different box with a booklet and things like that, but it doesn't feel like when I think of limited edition, I think of like a big box with like bits and pieces in it. Do you see what I mean? Hi, Tsukuyomi, welcome. But yeah, no, I'm hoping it's good, and then I hope if it's good, it gets a localization. But yeah, I see it as a perfect summer game because creepy things are what you play in summer. Because I think I've already said this before, but if you haven't heard me say this, you do scary things in summer because it gives you a shiver. It makes your like the shiver go down your spine, which makes you feel a little bit like less hot. That's the logic. Yeah. I don't know. The thing with the Stellar set and the Animate set and all those sets is it comes with so many like like cam badges. It comes with loads of like stands and like as much as I really like that, I do not have the space. Like, can is there any space here? No, there isn't. It's full. So but anyway, I think everyone has come along now, mostly. So, firstly, I'd like to thank that I like so many people, you know, sort of gave me tips and subs these last couple of weeks, which I was very like you know thankful for. So, I'd like to thank Caitlin for the YouTube member and the Twitch sub, Liz for the Twitch sub, Honey for the Patreon, Ellen for the Patreon, Eleanor for the Patreon, Sass for Super Chat, Embuska for Super Chat, and Shotaro for Twitch Bits. So thank you very much for those who have donated. That's really sweet. I just don't really expect it, you know. Right. Okay. So, and you know what? I think it might actually be a good idea for me to actually get the chat up on here because I'll be. This is what I mean. Everything is so slapdash with me. Like I always like don't have things as planned as I probably should. Oh, this is classic me. I hate it so much. But so I thought it was really sweet because this person who has this blog actually translated everything on the website. It's OtomeArmada.com, which I think is really that's a pretty cool name actually. I actually really like that. She's called Vera on Twitter. I've got it here. There she is. So go check her out and her stuff if you'd like to know more Otome things. I thought it's quite neat. I actually like messaged her and was like, "Can I use it?" Because it's a lot easier for me to do that than on the spot translation, where I'm kind of like, "Okay, what's the English word for that again?" Because although my brain understands it, when it comes to translating it like into English, like the English words don't come up. It's really hard to explain. And oh, bless Chappie, he wants to come out. I feel bad. Okay, cool. You said the scary thing in some, but I think that's great. No 9 fan disc has a pretty good Ellie. Can't wait for. I'm curious about No 9 as well. Actually, yeah, nights are shorter. We're going to get spirited away during a summer festival. Yeah. Okay. Hi Sakura doll. Welcome. So, let's look through the top part. So this is just like the pretty image and like the you know release date and things like that, and it's pronounced 9 just just because you know おかしな恋物語 so very strange love like romance basically. Okay, so this is the plot we're going to, and I think there we go, this is the story and setting. So I'm just going to read the English version so that it's not like... But basically it says, this town has long been a place with many incidents of people being spirited away. And those who are mentally distressed or have a lot of worries can be easily spirited. I just realised that this isn't even connected. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Okay, right. Mentally distressed or have a lot of worries can be easily spirited away. That's stressful. Wouldn't that make it more stressful? Anyway, are you going to be alright? In a second year of high school at the beginning of autumn, the protagonist Ishiki Misa was startled after being told that by her best friend, "I don't believe in things like spirited away. I'll be okay." That's right. I don't believe in it. But I do have a big worry. I am not sure about the best path forward for my future. An eerie voice whispers in her ears, "Let us find your path. I am the one who will lure you into the darkness." And then strange things started to happen around Misa. So I think in English it definitely kind of, because I don't know if any of you feel the same way, but I always feel like Japanese horror has this like really eerie thing that English horror doesn't. So I don't know. I always feel like, I don't know if this did get a localization. I don't know whether they would successfully manage to convey this like creepy, eerie feel, or whether it would kind of get lost and it won't feel as scary. I'm not sure. But because when you read it in Japanese, it does feel kind of more. I don't know. I find it hard to. Oh, thank you for the donation, Meryl. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. But yeah, it's it's So basically we get spirited away. That's my guess anyway, because we're really stressed about what our future's gonna hold, that sort of thing. And we live in an area where spirited away happens quite often, and since she's stressed, I guess she gets spirited away and then meets all of these characters. That's my guess anyway. But no, it's cool. Because her best friend, yeah, her best friend says if you're stressed, you'll get spirited away. And that makes the main character be like, what? Is that true? I don't know. It does give very like eerie vibes. Hi Kaiba, welcome. Best news about anxiety I've ever heard. If you have anxiety and you're anxious, you get spirited away and you get to see all these lovely attractive guys. I like it. They did localize Yomari games before. Yes, I love them Yomari games. I can't play them myself because I'm too much of a scaredy cat, but my best friend plays them and I watch her play them. It's fun. I like it. But yeah. And I do like how they've like highlighted the red and stuff. I don't know. Okay, cool. But to me, the feeling is like the main character hears this from her best friend and is like, no, I'm just like worrying about the future. God, I'm fine. Oh my God. Type of thing. And then she gets spirited away. That's the vibe I get. Just from the. Because obviously that sort of thing is hard to kind of bring out in English. Okay, so we're going through the characters now, which is, as all of you know, my favorite part. Needing so spirited away. Fatal Frame. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about Fatal Frame. Why am I still in London then? Spirit me away, please. I didn't know you were in London. We must be relatively close then. I'm not in London, but I'm nearby. Oh god, I'm only ever anxious. Or the Omani games when I get too scared. It's just because they're all jump scares, right? Okay, so Vera has put here's some rough translations of information about the characters. I've also added some information about the true lore behind these characters, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that, Vera. I like that. Warning, if you cannot handle scary stories, perhaps skip the part where I wrote about the true lore, the ones I would pay. Oh my god, guys, we can look through all the lore and stuff. See, this is the first time I'm going through her blog as well. This is actually a really good touch. I like it. The ones I would pay attention to are the characters from School Ghost Story. I love School Ghost Stories. And Urban Legend. Some may find the stories behind them disturbing. Okay, so for those who are watching this VOD, remember that if you're scared and disturbed easily, then I would swiftly move on. Otherwise, we are digging in and reading this and getting excited. I'm getting too excited. Okay, so this is the main character, just in case you didn't notice. So she's not voiced. Second year high schooler. You know, I love it how all otome games, when they're in high school, they tend to be in second year because you get the senpai, the kohai, and the childhood best friend. It's a perfect year, so they always use it. Okay. She's bright and kind, but has a tendency to be overly attentive. Since childhood, she has had an unfortunate disposition and has experienced many unlucky. Oh God, she's an unlucky girl, bless her. Misa does not want to attend the university her mother wants her to go to, but is unable to say so. It's typical, you know, situation, isn't it? One night, after hearing a strange voice, her life begins to go into dismay. The voice from yesterday. I wonder what that was. I didn't mishear things, right? Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. That's pretty cool. So you can show the whole body type as well. Oh, excuse me. you know when you're about to sneeze and you're like, okay, come on, sneeze, but then you don't sneeze. That just happened. Okay, Shakira, we will get to Koyo. Don't worry. But yeah, this is also, by the way, this is the artist is Yuya, who also did. Excuse my nose and disgusting noises I'm making, but that who also drew Cafe Enchante, Cupid Parasite, Pub Encounter. I'm traumatized by that game. 華やかなりし我が一族。場に隠れ縛りて I think is another one. Oh, and Jacko no Raida. So those are all drawn by the same person. I like it how they have like different styles. It's great. 作の主人公。Okay, so by attentive, I guess means she cares too much about, like, she puts other people over herself too much. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's, oh, there we go. This is the first love interest, who is Kureha. He is pretty. 殺人鬼のカラカラさん I love these so much. They're so exciting. Let's look at the light to sneeze. Disgust. Will you be streaming this? Yume, I am. If I do get my hands on a copy, I may consider doing like a on the spot translation stream or something, depending on how many people want me to. I do have loads of, like, I've got 2 indie games that I still need to like do videos on. I also have 2 indie games, 1 random game. Yeah, I do need to do like streams on. Hey Marketsu, welcome. Love interest looks so cool. I know, right? They all look so pretty, and the color scheme, purple and red. Oh, the combination, it's amazing. So, this is Kureha, voiced by Masuda Toshiki. Bearing in mind my voice actor knowledge is next to zero, so you guys probably know what better about voice actors than I do. But yeah, so Law is School Ghost Story, Sashijinki no Karakara-san. Yeah, Karakara-san, the bloodthirsty killer. And each character has like a lore, so it has like the school one, the urban legend. I think there are 4 different types. I'm not sure. I need to double check that. But contrary to the disturbing stories about him, he has a gentle personality. He is straightforward and honest, but there is something about him that's slightly off. He seems to be attracted to Misa, but oh, okay. This is not a, so here it says, this is not a good place for a living person like you. Hurry up and leave. If you're scared, I'll escort you to the exit. Very gentlemanly. I approve. So you've got kind of like the law, or the kind of, I guess, the rumors and things. After school, inside the school building that is dyed in twilight, when you hear the sound of iron being dragged around, kara 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 kara, don't look back. If you turn around, you'll be asked questions. If you can't answer it, or give the wrong answer, you'll be killed. Oh my god, I love spooky stories. I love it so much. So the law, this is where we really learn about, because I think she's actually, looked into it a little bit. So Kuda has characters based on one of the 7 wonders of the school. So that's pretty cool. A popular collection of school ghost stories in Japan. A ghost with only his upper body is said to haunt people in the school hallway at dusk. He moves at tremendous speed and is commonly known as teke because of the dragging sound he makes when moving with his arms. Oh my god, so he moves like this. Oh my god, I know. So this bit is that bit, and that she's like added herself, which is really cool. And the Oh, okay, and the personality stuff from here is here. Okay, cool. So he's a tennen, which is like a bit odd. Think of K from Color Malice, and yeah, so that's good. That's good. I like that. Next one is Hibiki. I know, right? Fancy. I don't like faceless main characters. I just feel like when you look at a CG and the character is faceless, it almost feels like she's not on equal grounds with the love interest, and it like I don't know, it irks me a little bit. I would definitely want to watch it. Thanks so much for the answer. It's okay, Yume. Honest boy, good, good. Here comes the kurere. I love the gentle ones. It's always a ghost. I expect bittersweet endings. I'm hoping for bittersweet endings as well. They're like my favorite endings. Could have had the same voice actor for Momose Hiroto in River Cafe. Oh, I liked Momose-kun. Thank you, Shakira. I appreciate it. Your voice is Kaguya in Taisho Alice also. Ah, and you have flagged a very good point. I think you can see the whole body, so let's go see that. I'm getting carried away because next one is the one I'm most curious about. Oh. So in the actual Nanahushigi, the Seven Wonders, I guess it's just his torso and he moves with his arms. Oh my god, that's so creepy. So disturbing. Yeah, I like it when they have portraits when they speak. Oh, Jappy's making funny noises. If this were video, I would cut that bit, but that is one thing about streams. You do kind of have to go along with the flow, if you know what I mean. Right, this is the one I am most looking forward to. He has, like, he's got orchids and, like, a thing around his neck. Like, that's that aesthetic, honestly. It's so creepy. I love it. I feel like he might be a yandere. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Okay, right. So, voice actor Toki Shunichi, and if any of you know who else he voices, then please do put it on the chat so that I actually know, because as I keep on saying, you guys probably know better than me. And yes, it's also School Ghost Story character, the mirror that pulls you in. So this is the personality, isn't it? The mirror that pulls you in. He is somewhat frightened and afraid to come in contact with others. He is only assertive and shows cheerful expressions towards Misa. At times, his darker side would peek through. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this the bit about like? I feel like he's gonna be really sweet, and occasionally you're gonna see like that glimmer of red flag, and it's gonna be like, I reckon this is the guy that I'm gonna end up liking the most. Now the rumor is, you see the mirror on the wall between the first and second floor landings of the central staircase? Don't touch it. The ghost in the mirror will pull you to the other side. And what he says is, I'm sorry, I acted out of desire and scared you again. Yeah. Aww, he just wants to pull you into the middle. Oh god, what have I done? Come on, go back. There we go. Okay. I'm just like checking because I moved the window a little bit and I'm worried that it's like gone funny on the screen. Okay, that's fine. Good evening, Riteka. Welcome. I hate so ever since I was a kid, I have hated mirrors. And it's because there are so many like creepy stories about mirrors and there being a reflection. Like imagine if you're like brushing your teeth or something and then suddenly someone appears behind. Just don't. It just every time it freaks me out and I get all paranoid and there's a mirror in front of me. I hate it. And this law is gonna freak me out, isn't it? Let me move this up so that, oh, for goodness sake, what am I doing? There we go. So let me leave that open like that so that you can... I mean, he looks a little bit too skinny visually for my liking, but other than that. So what's the lore? What's the research behind it? Hibiki's character is also based on one of the seven wonders of the school, specifically about a boy who lives inside the mirror. Kagami no naka no shounen. It is said that if you look into the mirror in the middle of the night, a stranger will look back at you. It's like my worst fear. Another version says that a boy will grab your hand and drag you into the mirror. Other sources also mention that a large mirror on the school's staircase landing is a port into another world. And if you stand in front of the large mirror at 4:44 a.m., you will be trapped inside the mirror. The world inside the mirror is the exact opposite of the normal world, and letters appear upside down. It's always 4:44 because like you can say shit for four, which is also like death. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Also, fun fact, in the original Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town, I think if you check the TV at a particular time, I can't remember when, it comes out with 4 like on and on and on. It's really creepy. Just so you know. Bloody Mary, kind of, yeah. It's going to break my heart. That is way too scary. I know, I hate it so much. It's so creepy. I love it though. I love it in the game, just not in real life, please. Yeah. So I reckon his is gonna be pretty creepy. That's my guess anyway. I am really looking forward to him though. Okay, next one. Minami. I guess next one here. This one I think is gonna be like the Yang of 9 R.I.P because he looks cute here, but I've seen him in the video and he's like got crazy eyes, so yeah, he sounds way too happy. Oh, Okamoto Nobuhiko, which is, even I know this one that voices Yang from Pio Fiore, and there's another one. There's a couple. I've already forgotten them, but he voices Yang. So he's an incubus law. So this one isn't school, but it's an isekai. So like, well, you know what isekai means. It's like an alternate universe, different universe type of thing. Koyo. Shakira. We will get there. Don't worry. Actual young, deceptively cute. Yes, deceptively cute is probably the best way to put it. So I'll leave you guys to look at his cute little face. So his personality is like he displays intense forms of human emotions. So kido airaku is joy, anger, grief, and pleasure, and usually acts based on his feelings. He would put on a false facade to deceive others. His goal is to make a contract with Misa and obtain her soul. He really hates Seiya. Which one is Seiya? I don't actually remember. Oh, this guy, I think. Yeah. Okay. And he says, "You see, I am infatuated with you. I want to get my hands on Misa-chan right now." Yeah, he's definitely crazy, for sure. And it says, they appear in people's dreams and give them nightmares. Not the incubus and cupid parasite, I guess. There are many theories, but to resist their temptations, the countermeasure is to have a strong mind. I see. So if you're weak-minded, then you're just gonna have horrible nightmares, which is why you get a dream catcher and put it above your bed. Now, the lore from Wikipedia. An incubus is a demon in male form in folklore that seeks to have... Oh, of course. Intercourse with sleeping women. In medieval Europe, union with an incubus was said to result in the birth of witches, demons, and deformed human offspring. Parallels exist in many cultures. According to Demon Lovers by Walter Stevens, some traditions hold that repeated sex. I don't know whether I'm allowed to use that word on YouTube, I'm not sure. But that sort of activity with an incubus may result in the deterioration of health, an impaired mental state, or even death. Oh god, that sounds horrible. He looks cute though. I'm joking. That's why we have Otome games. Cassie, welcome! Thank you for coming along. Gonna eat you because it sounds like Yang. This seems like a really fun route already. I expect lots of insane cackling. I'm expecting lots of crazy like cackling from this guy too. There's already a ha there, so yeah, and Alan, that would be cool. They can visit me in my dreams any night. I love that. That's great. I love that so much. Okay, the next one is what have I done? What have I done? I think this is supposed to be like, wait, what have I done? It's supposed to be, wait, what? What have I done? Oh, I wanted them big. Okay, good. No, go back. There we go. I keep on like messing around with the things. Okay, so the next one is Seiya. I'm sorry, Shakira, it's not Koryo yet. So this is the guy that the previous one doesn't like. But this is nothing to do with my R.I.P. But did you play like 9? I haven't played it yet. Some people have said it's amazing. Other people have said like they weren't so sure. I've heard it's quite like slice of life. There's 3 main characters, which is quite cool. Loads of characters. I haven't heard anything like super negative about it. Perhaps the people in the chat will be able to answer more regards to Norn 9, of course without spoilers. Yukinami from Parapa. Kaiba, you are so right. He reminds me of Yukinami from Paratsu. Yeah, definitely. Or Paradigm Paradox is the full name, I guess, for those who don't know what the hell I'm on about. Well, he's a real cutie. He looks too young for that kind of thing. To be honest, you're right. You're right. Okay, Shakira. Okay. Your Discord group has confirmed I need to get Norn 9. Yeah, my server is like is basically full of everyone enabling each other into buying Otome games. It's not good. But it is at the same time. Oh, my nose. I'm really sorry, guys. I've just got this cold that will not go away. So this is Isekai as well. Seiya, who's voiced by Tachibana Shinnosuke. So if anyone knows who else he voices, do let me know. Isekai, he's Great Warden of Hell organization, or HO, as I like to see it. He displays courteous and gentlemanly behavior. He does look that way. And is quite a romantic. A deceased man who works as the Great Warden at Hell Organization. He earnestly tries to help Misa. He really hates Minami. So he really doesn't like, where is he? This guy. The Shota in this game, I guess? Even though I like him, which is really weird. Normally I don't like Shota characters. Lenai tastes. Yeah. And then you've got Hell Organization, commonly known as HO. People who sin during their lives would go to HO after death. I can't help it. It makes me laugh. After death, the HO purifies the sinful dead by punishing them for their wrongdoings. Most people who work at HO are already deceased. And what he says is, good grief, if you suddenly call out to me like that, of course I get excited. You should pay attention before calling out my name like that again. He sounds a bit like a butler almost. That's cute, I like that. Okay, let me put the full thing on. That's what he looks like. He does kind of look like a guardian almost, which is cool. Yeah, the Discord link is in my channel info for those who would like to join, and we do enable each other a bit too much. So warning. So what is it about? So this game is about a high school girl who is stressed out because she doesn't know what to do for her future, etc. When her best friend tells her that, you know, where they live, it's like people are prone to being spirited away, even more so when they're like stressed or anxious. And she's like, yeah, sure, I don't believe that. But then she gets spirited away because she's stressed and anxious. And it's going to be like a kind of creepy, eerie game, I think. Is everyone in the Not Suitable Work channels are going to know? Oh, God. Oh, my God, Shakira. Let's read the law first. You're killing me. In the first 9-minute trailer, Seiya was referred to as the keeper of hell. In Japanese, literally, this refers to Enma, the god of hell. Enma Dayo. In Buddhism, Enma is also the lord of the underworld and the god who judges the sins of the dead. Enma's court is equipped with a special mirror which records all the deeds of the deceased during their lifetime, and this will be shown to them during the day of judgment. Therefore, even if the deceased being judged lies during the interrogation, they'll be found out immediately. And this is interesting because this is stuff that happens in Tengoku Soraguru as well, which is gonna be, when is that being released? I don't know, but it's gonna be released sometime in English at some point. It's probably on my server or somewhere. A quick Google, I'm sure, will show. Excuse my nose. So yeah, that was Seiya. I think he's gonna be like one of those, how to put it, I don't know whether he'll be a kudere or whether he'll be like a butler type. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to expect, to be honest. Now, Shakira, we come to your favorite, clearly. Okay, Shiawase no Meri-san is what he is. I don't know. So he's a Toshidensetsu, what's that, like urban legend type, I think. Yeah, urban legend. I love it how it's in front of me and I'm trying to like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. I should just read what's already been given to me because she's done such a great job. Like, it's just, I can't help it. It's because like my brain's wired that way. So he's voiced by Suzuki Ryota. And he's, yeah, Shiawase no Meri-san, Meri of happiness, I guess. He's blunt and doesn't show much emotion. For some reason, he seems to be intrigued by Misa. He knows a lot about the occult and has made contact with Kureha. He and Senna are childhood friends and best friends. Cute. Oh god, I keep on like doing funny things. Now, Toshidensetsu, the lore behind it, I guess. And by the way, he says, let's meet here again tomorrow. I'll be under your care. You don't have to come if you don't wanna. I'll look for you on my own. He seems to be like, yeah, he's a kudere, I think. Kind of like a kudere slash tsundere, maybe? Like, kind of follows you and is like, it's not because I don't know. He seems very blunt though. I'm intrigued. So we'll go to the, what was it? This part. When you hear the name Mary, you get a scary image, right? The one where you get a phone call saying, I am Mary and I'm behind you right now. But it is rumored that the Mary at our town will deliver the words of the dead through the phone. In other words, the happy Mary will deliver messages from the deceased loved ones. That's creepy. I don't like the thought of people being behind me. It freaks me out. His VA is kind of new. That's cool. That's cool. So we've got a newbie. Adabani, you're so right. I was going to say he's got the Korean Idol shroom cart going on. That it suits him, so it's all good. I'm sorry, Shakira, for it's not an insult, it's just an observation. And Yuki helped him die. You're right. I like that. So we'll do this. So he looks very like kind of the kind of person you'd probably meet in Tokyo somewhere. So the law. When a girl moved out of her house, she was forced to throw away an old foreign doll named Mary. That night, the girl suddenly received a phone call. I'm Mary. I'm at the dumpster. The girl hung up the phone in disgust, but soon received another call. I'm Mary. I'm near the post office. After that, each call brought Mary's current location closer and closer to her house. Finally, she said, I am Mary, and I'm in front of your house right now. The girl boldly opens the front door, but no one is there. Then the phone rings again. I'm Mary. I'm right behind you. Yeah, no way. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, that's so creepy. This is just the VOD is gonna be like just me freaking out over like the Okay, right. The next one. Oh my god, I think that's the one that's creeped me out the most out of all of them. So next one is Senna, this one. I think looks wise I like the slight femininity you see in him. Which is cool. Less you love him, the more I love him. I like your mentality, Shakira. That's a good way to think. Oh yeah, he has a shroom cup, but he's rocking it. Stop it. No, don't like this doll. Creepy. So that's why he's like, oh, I'm gonna find you anyway because he's the Mary doll. That is so creepy. Dolls are creepy anyway. Now I'm gonna struggle when I stay at my mum's house because there's dolls. Well, I say everywhere. There's like 3 or 4 dolls that she likes, and they're kind of just sitting there looking at you while you climb up the stairs. Okay, so that's Senna. Voice actor is Kakihara Tetsuya. He's also an urban legend one. And it says the young man gazing at the stars. Yeah. So the personality is he was a national idol during his lifetime. He was cheerful and sociable with a spirit of service to his fans. Even now that he has become a ghost. Oh, he's a ghost. Okay. He still looks dazzling. Wait, are they all ghosts? I guess they would be because he got spirited away, right? Okay. One thing I'm curious about is will this be like a high school life thing or will this be like I can't really get a grasp of how like the environment in which the main character is gonna be. I don't know. And I swear my nose is getting redder and redder and redder as the stream goes along. Okay. I would say there's somewhat uncomfortable feeling. He is the childhood friend and best friend of Koyo. So they're rocking together. And it says, I made you go out with me earlier. That too must be some kind of fate. I want to give you something, is what I want to say. But the only thing I can give you right now is a handshake. Yeah, he's like, 何か君にしてあげたいな. He wants to do something for her, but right now he can only give him a handshake. Fair enough. So that's his personality. And this bit is that bit. I heard you can meet the ghost of Senna of S Crown at the Seaside Park. Oh, you didn't know? S Crows is a famous idol group. Well, it seems that Senna collapsed on the lawn somewhere at the Seaside Park. Rumor has it that he was found lying on his back, as if he was looking up at the night sky. Ugh. So he's a dead idol? Oh my god. So is this an actual lore? Like, she's looked it up, so it must be, right? Okay, let me do this while we read through the lore part. Okay, so one night a man was gazing, and I love it how we're seeing a little Yukimaro peeking here, but one night a man was gazing at the starry sky from his apartment. When the man looked at the apartment across the street, he saw a woman also stargazing. The man began to develop feelings for her. Sometimes the man would notice that she would be stargazing even though the sky is cloudy. Eventually he becomes suspicious and decides to visit her at her apartment. When he opens the door, oh my god. Finds her. Oh my god. Oh, that gave me like That gave me chills because it feels so like real. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that is not cool. Oh my god, that is terrifying. And I guess this is who this is based on. What? Oh my god. That's like a horror story. What is this? And people are like, oh, it's not that creepy by the looks of it. And I'm sitting here going, now that I've read this lore, it's gonna make it creepy. Oh my god. I just showed up. Will there be English subtitles in the game? Unfortunately, no. This will be in Japanese only. But I personally think with how many games have been localized, there's a possibility that it gets localized in the future, so becomes available in English in the future. I've got everything crossed because so far this game is just like so my cup of tea. I want to enjoy it with everyone rather than like a small tiny portion of people. Oh my god. But yeah, he finds her hanging dead by the window. That is scary. I can't. Oh, that really gave me shivers. Honestly. So scary. Okay, next one is Yukimaru. I love it how this, for some reason, this him peeking reminds me of Chappie because that's something Chappie would do. Like, he's like, hello. Zashikiwarashi, which is a yokai. So I guess that's what that is. Or Ayakashi hen. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. He is voiced by Ken. Even I recognize that voice actor. Ken also voices Shelby from Cupid Parasite. So that's one. That immediately comes to the fun part. Now the fun part. Is that, I don't know. I literally die in a good way if you stream the let's play of this. We'll see. I mean, on the spot track, it's depends on how easy it is, because the thing is, reading it is easy for me because, like, well, it's one of my first languages. So, but translating it sometimes, like, I can't find the English words that reflect it. I don't know if I'm making sense. So it might be really slow. I might be like Googling words if it's like too hard, or if there are too many kanji as well. It really depends. But yeah, I mean, we can do it. We can do it. Why not? It depends on whether I can buy a copy. I really want a copy though, because this is so up my street. So this is Ayakashi 1. His personality is, at best, he is cheerful and lively. At worst, he is noisy and selfish. He clearly expresses his emotions, which makes him easy to read. He really wants to make Misa happy and follows her around with her permission. He has been acquainted with Koharu for a long time. Oh, he sounds adorable. He's like Chappie. Yeah, literally. At best, he is cheerful and lively. At worst, he is noisy and selfish. That is Chappie in a nutshell. So this will be little chaps in the form of a love interest. But he's... Oh, okay. So he's a Zashikiwarashi in learning. Bless him. That's cute. As expected of my lady, I look forward to the end of your time in school. Oh, so she does go to school and stuff. Okay, but she like comes across these little ones. Right, okay, fair. So this is that there are many stories about yokai, such as that seeing a zashikiwarashi brings good luck or brings wealth to a house. And I believe it's like the Eastern equivalent of a brownie. Ooh. Now that we're on Chappie's character, Chappie is going crazy. It's literally my bird in Otome form. Bless him. I don't get any yandere vibes, so I don't think he'd be a yandere. No. He'll be quite happy, I think. I'm French and it's the same with English. It's hard to translate out loud. You understand what you read, but right? It's like you can't find the right words, and it's like having a jigsaw in your brain and you have to like put it together. I did it with Tokimemo quite a bit, but that's because Japanese and that is so easy. Well, it's not that it's easy, it's just that it's general lingo, so it's like I don't know, it flows more naturally rather than like things like Ayakashi or Zashikiwarashi or, like words that are very specific. The little whistle. So, the law from Wiki. Zashikiwarashi love causing mischief. And before I do that, let's do the all people thing. Zashikiwarashi love causing mischief. They are said to leave ash or bleaching powder on top of little footprints, and at knife time, they are said to make sounds like that of a revolving spinning wheel, and they would also make sounds in an inner room, making sounds like that of a kagura performance. Gosh, that was a lot of sounds in a sentence. Trust Wiki. There are also tales told about how when someone in the family is sewing alone, there would be sounds similar to the rustling of papers or someone snorting, and when the wooden door is open, there would be no one there. It is also said that at night there would be pranks such as riding on top of guest room futons and turning over the pillows in order to not let the person sleep. And when attempts are made to stop it, it would be too strong and powerful for anyone to even affect its actions. I always thought Zashikiwarashi was like a helpful. Okay, screw that. It's like a combination of a brownie and a bogart. Like if we're taking Western like folklore and bring like kind of comparing it with Eastern. So he's quite mischievous then. Yeah, this is Chappie as a love interest. That's so funny. I will find his route intriguing for that reason alone. Okay, so the next one is Koharu. Is this one right? Is this Kokuri-san? I think this one's Kokuri-san. I think German is easy to translate into English because they are similar in a way. Oh, I didn't know that, Adavani. I didn't know that. So an Ayakashi is a yokai, or like they're kind of like little monsters or spirits, essentially. Like for example, a kappa is a yokai. A Zashikiwarashi is a yokai. Think of like little monster-like things. That's an Ayakashi. At least that's how I kind of see it. Okay. So we have Kokuri-san. Oh god, no, that's not what I want. There we go. Ah! I'm causing chaos, right? Okay. So got Kokuri-san here. I'm not like, for those who like this character, like design-wise, I'm not that into him, but whenever I say that about a character, they seem to always become my favorite. So in a way, I have like high hopes. The person who voices him is Akazami Ryohei. He is also an Ayakashi. He's Kokuri-san. So I don't really see Kokuri-san as an Ayakashi. I see it more as a spirit, but I don't know. A member of the Kokuri-san family. They are blunt and violent in tone, but at heart they are gentle and warm Ayakashi. The main character summoned Kokuri-san but carelessly removed a hand from the coin. He and Yukimaro are unwillingly inseparable. Kusaren, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Misa, from now on you are my dog. Sorry, what? Misa, from now on you are my dog. I will make you pay for breaking the taboo. So Kokuri-san is, well, I guess the law's going to be explained here anyway. Instead of me slapdash like clumsily explaining it to you, I'll just read what's on here because it's probably more well thought out. But Kokuri is an Ayakashi. Yeah, Kokuri is an Ayakashi that can be summoned. If you follow the correct procedure, it will answer your questions. It is important to note that you should never take your finger off the coin while you are summoning it. So it's basically a Ouija board, but a Japanese equivalent. Yeah, okay, cool. Now let's show him entirely. He looks angry and I like it. He does look very like angry, doesn't he? That has red, purple, or pink. Oh, Adamani. So you must really like Yosuga and Alan and all the purple characters out there. This is another one. Excuse my nose. If this was not a stream, I'd have like I'd roll the too much info, but I'd roll this like toilet roll into like small little pieces and shove it up my nose so that I don't have to keep on. TMI, but I had to explain it because like tissue, whatever the hell's near me, I will like usually put it in small little bowls and put it up my nose. It makes me look ridiculous, but it means my nose doesn't get as sore because I'm not like constantly blowing my nose. TMI, sorry. Okay, so the law is Kokkuri-san is a type of fortune telling that originated in the West. In Japan, it is usually believed to be an act of summoning the spirit of a fox. So and for this reason, the character Kokkuri-san is applied. A piece of paper with various words in syllabary chart is placed on the table, and a coin, mainly a 5 or 10 yen coin, is placed on the paper with the index fingers of all participants. When all participants relax and call like Kokkuri-san, Kokkuri-san, please come out, the coins move. And then you'd ask the question, and then your hand will like move in a certain way. But it's actually not, like, sorry to burst anyone's bubble here, but that's actually like, I believe, a psychological thing where because everyone's holding on, it automatically just kind of ends up moving a certain direction, and yeah. It's still fun though. Oh, you have no idea. Yosuga is my favorite design ever. He is so pretty, isn't he? I love his design as well. He is really pretty. Dog? Allergies and raw nose too. Right? It's really painful around here. I hate it so much. Hey Zota, welcome! So that's Kokkuri-san. And we have got... Who's next? Extra info. Have we gone through all of them? That was so quick. Oh my gosh, I'm really sad. We've already gone through all the characters. One character that I don't think I went through the clothes of, though, was this one. He is, it's funny because normally I'm really not into like the Shota characters, so you know, the ones that look a little bit young, but this one I'm excited because he has crazy eyes in the trailer, so he's gonna be good, I think. I think, yeah, Yosuga was my favorite route, I think, but character, I think I like Kuroba the most, but Yosuga's route was, oh, it was good, it was good. Now, is gallery system and music information is unavailable at the moment because it's still new. This is, what's this? Oh yeah, so this is the teaser movie and the actual. We'll go through that in a moment. And so this is what you normally find out about the info of. So quite often people order in Japan the Animate set or the Stellar Wars set, and it comes with like lots of badges and like bromides and posters and stuff, and but I always find it's a bit much. There's just too much, you know. I just realized Minami is wearing heels. Yeah. I'm a big fan of red flags too, Liz. Daughter. Yes, it's all about like being spirited away and the undead. So you know, you're yeah, it's literally, which is why it's 9 rip. Hey Luna, welcome. Unfortunately, you missed us going through all the characters. But we can very quickly go through them again, and then we'll watch the little clips and then like just kind of chat about it. So we have got the main character, who is super cute. She's the second year high school person. This is Karakara no Satsujinki no Karakara-san. This is a guy who's got no legs and walks around with his arms at night in school. Although obviously this is a Otome game, so he does have legs and he's actually quite fun. We got this one. This one I'm very curious about. I feel like he gives off yandere vibes, you know? Like there's something off about him. I'm pretty sure there is something off about him. I'm so curious about the bad endings in this game. Yeah, I wonder how like messed up they will be. I mean, it probably won't be like Regit level because it's still Automate that made this, but I'd like some like crazy stuff. Koyo, Shakira's favorite. Shiawase no Meri-san, so that's the doll who appears behind you. Ugh, terrifying. You've got Senna? Is that his name? Or Sera? Senna, there we go. He's the Hoshi o Nagameru Shounen. So he's the one that's based on the story of the guy that kept on looking across the window to find out that she was dead the whole time. Oh my god. Terrifying. Some reason I won't be surprised if there's any jump scares in the game. Oh god, I don't want there to be jump scares. I like eerie, creepy stuff, but not jump scares. I'd be so upset. I'm sure some would love that though. Being stuck in limbo with Ayakashi and whatnot sounds very ominous. Yeah. Hi, Janir, welcome. I'm thirsting over all of them. I'm so sad it's not in English. I'm really hoping that if it's good, like, because, you know, it looks great here, but for, you know, it could be terrible. Like, the game could actually be terrible. But if it's good, then I would, you know, hope for an English release as well. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know it's not very automate, is it? It's very spooky. I'm kind of surprised. This is the Incubus, who doesn't look like mature at all. I'm gonna just see him as just like a cute little demon person. This is Seiya, who I think does not get along with the previous one, the Nanami. Yeah. And he's the guard of Hell Organization, or Ho. We've got Chappie in the form of a love interest. Yukimaro. That is just Chappie. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's making me laugh. But then it's Ken, so his voice is gonna be quite low. Oh god, the thought. And this is Kokuri-san, which is, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not actually that into his looks. I think it might be his hair, but he looks Angie. And I always like Angie love interest, so I have a feeling I'm gonna end up liking him. Plus, I like the Kokuri-san thing. It makes me think of my mom and was just telling me about the whole story. So, that's that. And I'm wondering if... Okay, let's see if I can... If I press this... Oh! If I... Oh! I didn't mean to do that. What does it look like on here? Oh, okay, so it just shows the whole thing. That's fine. We'll watch what actually, you know what we will do is we'll look at this one first. So this was the teaser movie that was shown in Automate Party. So the very little tiny sliver that we were shown. Can the mouse won't hide. That's annoying. I kid you not when I say I would watch this like several times. He's so yandere, come on. Like, come on. Chappy. So that was the teaser that we got, which I felt was like exceptionally spooky. It's just like, do you see the ratings for the world? I have not seen the ratings of the world. Where is this information? Because people kept on talking about it, but I'm like, where is it? So I feel like I'm missing something. I love it how she was like asleep in school and then this happened. Here we go. We get a little bit more because we get like quotes of the characters. And instead of the yandere look, it's the shy guy look. Oh my god, crazy! I'm just really curious how scary it's gonna be. He's cute. I don't know. I can see the appeal, Shakira. Like, Koyo gives Sun vibes. Then we got Chappy as a love interest. I can't unsee it now. Oh, got glitch. And that was the most recent one, which is exciting. So yeah, that's kind of it really. And I'd like to see if... Oh, okay. That was a bad idea. Let's put this aside. There we go. Does it say which age is going to be? PG-12 or... So it hasn't been decided yet. It's still, so the age hasn't been decided. I'm low-key hoping it's going to be a D, so 17 plus. But I reckon it's going to be a C. That's my personal thoughts, like 15 plus. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I wonder what the mark on their skin is. This game really appeals to me. I sincerely hope it's... If it's like 17 plus, then that means it will be more like creepy and scary, I think. So in that sense, I'm hoping it's that. But I guess we'll have to find out. I don't know. But this has been very helpful. I appreciate Vera for writing this up for us. I think it's really nice that she's like added oh, she's put this extra info. Where did she find this? Okay. Well, this is where the extra info is. So I guess we'll... Okay, so here we go. Oh, it was in B's log. That makes sense. There's not much known about the game system yet, but according to what I read in B's log, each character will have 2 different types of love ends and various bad ends. It was also mentioned that there will be variations in theatre sugar content depending on the route. Here is a visual shared on their Twitter account. Oh, so it was on Twitter, right? Okay. So by sugar, it's more like how romantic. In Japanese, we say todo, which is like the amount of sugar levels. But it translates, but it basically it means how sweet the romance is going to be. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, I think it'll be Settle D too. Okay, so it's in 4 groups, as you know. So you've got the school, legend, you've got the urban legend, you've got the Isekai, and then you've got the Ayakashi. And apparently, the School Ghost story is max fear, so 3 stars out of 3, while like romance is like 1 out of 3, which I'm not gonna lie is the one that I'm looking forward to most. Urban legend is low fear and medium sugar. Isekai is 2 fear, 3 sugar. So I guess the Isekai ones, so this guy and this guy will be really like sweet and a little bit scary. And then you've got the Ayakashi, so these two, who will have 0 fear but like some sugar. So I think the ones I'm looking forward to most is probably the School Ghost story and the Isekai one. But my thoughts are that I'm gonna probably play like I want to play him last because he like gives off some dodgy vibes. It's just red flag emanating out of him. So I'm thinking like maybe play. I don't know. I'm guessing there could be locked routes. It wouldn't surprise me if the poster boy's locked. I might play like this guy first, and then one of these, and then one like I'll probably play one from each like group, one after the other, as opposed to like both from that, both from this, just to like spread it apart. I don't know. You, you know, thank you. I appreciate it. Have you checked out this site? Oh, this is trivia, but the release timing is likely purposeful. Summer is said to be a spooky season in Japan. See some excerpt from CNN. Oh, see? Guys, I told you. Summer is when you watch scary things. I'll read it. As the temperatures soar in Japan, it's believed that the boundaries between the world of the living and the dead are their thinnest, and you there are able to cross over because yeah, there's one. I think was it August is when like spirits come down, so like your relatives, deceased people come down for like a fixed period of time. It's called obong. Um, yeah, it says it. Why do I like honestly? I should just read it rather than like go off on a tangent. Summer is marked by the festival of Obong, which usually takes place in mid-August. Okay, so now I know it's mid-August. I knew it's in August, but I wasn't sure. Obong is the Buddhist festival of the dead in which the spirits of deceased family members and ancestors are honored, explains Yoshiko Okuyama, a professor of Japanese studies at the University of Hawaii, Hilo. Telling ghost stories are often told in the summer months, a tradition that emerged well before the days of air conditioning to help cool off. And it's also when you do this thing called kimodameshi, when you're at school or whatever. I've never done it, but I'm sure you've seen it in anime where like two people will go and grab something in the evening from like a temple or a shrine or somewhere that's scary looking, and then the other people have to put it back. Oh my god, I love it so much. Isekai and then school and then Ayakashi and Urban Legends. Oh, okay. That's kind of like your order of what you prefer. Excuse me. We stream it or give us. I will definitely do a first impressions video of this game when I buy it. I don't know about streaming because Automate get very funny about their games. Like when it's funny because when it's a localized edition, they give me a free copy and I can literally stream it and they have zero problems. But if it's Japanese only, then they have a problem. So I have to like basically stream it and then immediately delete it. It's an Automate game. There has to be. You're right. They're probably. I reckon it's the poster boy that's locked. Him and maybe him. They're the two biggest characters. They're the locked ones. But yeah, so that's exciting. Okay. I'm wondering what so that was they found this on the Twitter site, did they? That's why. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Awesome. But that kind of, I guess, ends the purpose of this stream. I'm gonna like now it's like chill out time, I guess. We'll put Koryo since Shakira freaks out the most when I put that one there. There we go. You can see Koryo. Oh dear me. Right, now I can actually see your lovely messages. Oh my god, I see my camera. My nose is all red and I hate it so much. I mean, I don't know. Like the language the thing is, I really struggle to kind of gauge whether a game is too like easy or difficult for someone who's learning the language, because to me it's like it's kind of, especially when it comes to just reading, it's like kind of second nature because well, I grew up with this language. Um I mean, I haven't I think there will probably be some specialist language that you would have to learn, and for literally zero reason because you probably won't ever use it. Um, I don't know, Shakira, are you there? Is anyone here that learns Japanese and has any thoughts on the difficulty based on these sentences? Because I really struggle with that sort of thing. Hi, Alexia, welcome. That's fine. That's fine. Um, it's I always find it funny though because these streams always last like an hour and I'm always like, is it really like interesting to watch the VOD afterwards? Because you know, part of the fun is maybe the interaction, but then it seems like people do enjoy watching the VOD, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. At least, you know, it's actually entertaining rather than because obviously I listen to myself and think I'm really not that interesting. So ah. Oh, it makes me wonder which one the game is supposed to be in the game. They all look lovely and I can't wait for the game to come out in both Japanese and one day English. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good and that it comes out in English if it is. It's okay, Liz. I think the folklore and Ayakashi bit will be a bit tricky at times. As long as it doesn't go political or business-like, language might not be so hard. My favorite looks-wise is probably Hibiki? One with the orchids. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm the same, Adavani. It's Yandereidas. This guy, right? Hibiki is his name. But yeah. Who is the boy at the bottom right from the promo artwork? Let's see. Oh! Oh, hello! Who's this? Oh my god, who is that? How did I not notice him? Oh, he's adorable! He's probably a side character or a secret character. Because there always seems to be a secret character. It could be a secret character. Well noticed, Yuma. Oh, excuse my nose. I don't speak nor read Japanese, but after watching anime, I can only understand certain parts of what the characters are saying. Yeah, that's kind of a start. That's decent. If I'm painting my nails, doing stuff like yeah, it's good background, I guess. Like watching streams typically. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not cool. Not cool. How did I not notice him? Like, well noticed. I honestly didn't notice him at all. It's scary that he's upside down. Or the character. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it could be. I'm like doing this trying to see what he looks like. He looks cute. Bless him. He must be mischievous. Yeah, yeah. 9 rip. That's true. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well thought out. That's true, Tsukuyomi. Very good. I'm not very good at noticing these things, as you probably noticed. But yeah, no, I am 100% looking forward to this. It gives very like creepy vibes. Some people are saying, you know, that it might not be as creepy as like they thought it would be, but I feel like the school ones will be pretty good. And as you know, we read through the lore that lovely Vera showed us in these little bits here. I think the stargazing one is the one that freaked me out the most. Honestly. Oh my god. That is so scary. 9 R.I.P. I thought of 9 lives, but if 9 lives. Oh yeah, nine lives. Yeah. Isn't that like a cat thing where cats have 9 lives or something? Maybe he's a teruterubozu. Oh, you're right. He could be a teruterubozu. For those who don't know what a teruterubozu is, so in Japan, if you don't want the next day to rain, you basically get a bit of paper, you roll it and put it around so it's got a head and a little bit like this. Let me make a mini one with some paper here. So this is a tiny, tiny teruterubozu. But you would do this, so it's like the little head here with a little bit here, and then you'd put, let's see, you'd be like, okay, this is not working. Oh god, my mum would be like, and I gave you lovely hands to be able to do very good crafting work. And then you would have a little smiley face like that, and you would hang it like this on a string next to the window. Wait. Don't worry, this is completely new, by the way. But yeah, and then you would sort of have a string coming up like this, and you'd hang it next to a window, and that's a teruterubozu, and it's to stop rain from happening the next day. Oh god, Alexia. Honestly, if he's one of those characters, I'm gonna be, yeah, kind of like a small tissue ghost. That's the best way to describe it. That's actually a very good way to describe it. Fancy! No, that was a fresh piece. It was fresh, I promise you. Oh my god, that would be disgusting. I'm not that disgusting. But yeah, we'd often do it as kids on the day. So I was one of those kids that was dumb as hell but loved PE. So obviously sports day was like my favorite day in primary school. And we used to put them up and like hope for a good day. Such fun memories. But anyway, I think I will end this stream here. And remember to check Vera's blog out. I thought that was actually quite good. And let me like expand on it properly. Let me move this here. Da, 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 da. So let me do that and get rid of this one. Bye. There we go. And this is her blog. And she has all the characters. I think it's quite handy. Also on her Twitter, she puts like all the. So there's a calendar which I think is pretty cool. That she updates often. And it's good because she's got both the Japanese and English one. So if you want to have a look, it's good. Like I didn't realize that Bustervellows 2 is out on the 25th of May. Now I know. I see. I am really excited about Utagata no Nyukuro Nya. That's exciting. And of course, the Even If Tempest fan disc. That's something to look forward to. I'll go to the English one because she's done English as well. I think that's really sweet that she's done both. She's not one of those snobby people. I'm glad to see that. No, the reason I say that is that I feel like there are quite a few people who play unlocalized games and then suddenly think that they're better or something. Like, it's an attitude that I've seen relatively frequently, and it actually really annoys me because I'm like, you're not any better. You know, so I appreciate that she's put English ones as well. I think that's really sweet of her. And she's put all the rest. So when was Tengoku again? So Tengoku is 2024. Oh my god, it's so far away. And the Steam version for Crimson Flower is like just sometime this year. Okay. I am looking forward to Jack Jan the most. Okay, cool. Oh, 2 days after my birthday is Radiant Tail, the sparkly game. Luli wouldn't do that. Cassie, you're adorable. I appreciate that you don't think so badly of me like Fancy does. Yes, a new website to bookmark, and I will put it in my server as well so that you guys can go check it out because I actually really like it. OtomeArmada as well. What a cute name. But anyway, thank you guys for coming along. It was really fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited about this game, basically. Wait. All right. Okay, cool. Well, I will close this. And then go to this. And yeah. Okay. Cool. Come on. It's taking forever. Okay, whatever. I'll just have to end it when I end it. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along. It was really fun. Yeah, I am so excited for this game, and fingers crossed that it's good and that it comes out in English as well if it's really good. Fingers crossed. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you very much for coming along. And oh, I'm not streaming tomorrow because my best friend Dee's actually gonna be here. So this weekend, up to Tuesday, I'll be away. And then I'll be back probably on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. So that's kind of like the schedule, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along, and hopefully I will see you another time. Bye!